Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today I'm once more in my turrets. Tier 8 German premium battleship. I'm on the map Two Brothers in a 2-point domination game mode, and it is a Tier 8 battle. So, I really love this ship, I have to say. What I don't love so much is this particular map. There was somewhat recently a survey about maps. You probably got an email about that as well. And I think this is the map that I dislike the most. It's just, there is a giant obstacle in the middle and you can drive around it in circles. There is a passage in the middle, which is pretty much suicide. And yeah, I don't know, I think this map doesn't provide much excitement or different gameplay and stuff. Usually you split up your force, you have part of your team go the left flank and a part of your team go the right flank. If you have the advantage, you push. If you don't, you stall the enemy and retreat. Yes, that's what usually happens and what I think should happen on this map. Now, what you can also do, what I wouldn't recommend, is have all your team go on one side, which unfortunately is what seems to be happening now. If you have everybody on one flank, I mean, the enemy can just drive through the other flank and cap you. And sure, you might try to go back and defend, but you're kind of caught out of position. You might be caught between two enemy groups and get shot from multiple sides. And also, it's hard to just push through and cap, because they can simply retreat and interrupt you while you're capping. So splitting your force is usually a good move. Now, I don't have a destroyer in the front, and the enemies have 4 destroyers, so should be careful about torpedoes. Good news, I guess, is both destroyers are on their way over here, and I'll get some vision at some point, so I'm slowing down a bit. And considering the overwhelming force we have here, there is an argument to be made for pushing, but I still have to wait until a few more ships are here. Those 2 battleships will take quite a bit of time before they can actually help out here, even though they are on the way. And yeah, I also want to wait until I have a little bit of a destroyer, and you can see there is a battleship coming on the left flank, so we have to do something about it. This guy doesn't seem to be turning around right now. If he's continuing straight down here, yeah, well, we have to do something about it. There is also a destroyer coming through the middle, which is usually, I'll say this is suicide, and it should be here as well. We still have a lot of ships here in position to defend. We have a destroyer here who could just launch torpedoes inside this channel. Yeah, hitting an enemy destroyer isn't that easy, but there really is no room to maneuver in. And yeah, we have users around here, so as soon as this guy comes out of this channel, he should get obliterated. We will see how this turns out. For now, I'm shooting at a Nagato who is offering me his broadside. Not so much effect yet. I have a destroyer here finally, so I should be a little bit safe of torpedoes from this side. And we know 1 destroyer is in this channel. There might be you on the left flank. I have absolutely still have no clue if there are enemy destroyers around. Now we have a cruiser here who might be a little bit too brave. And yes, maybe I could have pushed harder. We still have a defending force right here. So I'd still rather have them be here and engage the enemy, because if you are here, the enemies just can't push that hard. And if we have the advantage here, let's say, and we push, then the enemies here, if they get stalled, they might just decide to turn around and defend, in which case they might be a while until they can reinforce the other side and they are out of the battle for some time. But be that as it may, I'm still engaging the enemies here. I'm still the guy that gets shot a lot here in the front, I guess, so it's good. I'm reasonably armored. I'm reasonably angled. I'm also reasonably armored. And I'd much rather have those 3 battleships shooting me than, let's say, that cruiser left of me, and unfortunately that cruiser might be a little bit too brave. Now the Cleveland doesn't have that much range unless you got the tier 4 Captain perk, so maybe he's just getting closer because he needs it to be in range. But yeah, I still have quite a few ships behind me. Now, if those guys turn around and defend, we might not even outnumber the enemies here, but we shall see. We finally saw a destroyer here on this flank, so I gotta be careful. There might be torpedoes coming from the left. Also, the enemy has started capping, and there is quite a sizable force engaging, so we have people in position to defend, but that means if those destroyers defend, I'll never get vision here. So I gotta be a little bit more careful. And I'm turning my ship here. That means I'm not that well angled against a lot of those battleships. Some of them are behind this island at the moment, so maybe I can get away with it. But at this point, I don't want to push straight north. I really want to dodge torpedoes, which are probably coming from my left. But I'm really concerned about that destroyer and probably other destroyers that I haven't spotted yet. Got some very nice hits on the Nagato. I should... Yeah, this is where I decide that I should turn around. See, we are like 4 ships here who are still pushing. And there are probably like 5 or more ships you're pushing into. So the enemies kinda have the advantage in this engagement, so it might be wise not to push too far ahead. Now we could all turn around and defend, which would means we have quite a force of us in the back. It's just we aren't in a really great position right now. But yes, I can take out this destroyer, so there is one less problem. And my ship has taken quite a beating, but I'm still around. There is another destroyer, so probably a good idea to turn around here. Now these ships, they are still pushing even though we are outnumbered by now here. But I mean, they can keep those busy. We still have quite a force here to defend, but so far, I mean, the enemy is capping still. We haven't killed the destroyer who came here through the middle. So there is at least one destroyer down here as well. And yeah, we are kinda lacking a bit of vision around here, I guess. And we really need to stop them from capping at some point. So, can I get this Cleveland? Yes, okay, so that's one less inside the cap circle. But, I mean, we don't have vision, but we know they are capping. I mean, we know there is a destroyer in there. There might be a second destroyer in there. And so far, our defending force isn't really trying all that hard to defend. We just lost one battleship. The other battleship here is sailing away. The destroyer is probably afraid of getting in there because we'll be spotted by the enemy destroyer. Cruisers are sticking back. Now we have 2 cruisers who are a little bit too aggressive. The battleship is here staying behind. We have a destroyer up here, but we probably need him around here in order to get good spots. So it's not really looking good. And we really need to stop them from capping. I mean, they'll soon be done. And we still don't know who is actually capping. Now, there is a destroyer just moving inside the cap circle. There's a cruiser moving inside the cap circle, but those aren't the guys with a lot of cap points that just moved in. Our destroyer is getting brave. He knows we have to do something. We need to spot who is capping or this battle is already over. I mean, we are behind anyway, but you know, never give up. Yes. So we desperately need to find out who is capping. And I mean, until that we can hopefully punish this Cleveland a little. Yeah, not really the hits I was hoping for. And there he is. There is the destroyer I was looking for. This is probably the guy who has all the cap points. I mean, we don't know yet, but I need to hit him. And crap, my shots missed. Yep, I have to focus the guy who has the cap points. And I've also launched my torpedoes because why not? Oh my god, he isn't the guy with the cap points. There are even more ships in here that we aren't seeing. This isn't looking good. There are probably torpedoes incoming. I'm under fire from multiple directions. Hey, there are destroyers on both sides of me. Yeah, there are the torpedoes. Maybe I can at least kill this guy. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there are torpedoes from the other flank, and I died. But hey, I got this destroyer. Don't think my torpedoes will do much here. Well, we still don't know who has all those cap points. And, well, there is nobody here in a position to spot him. We also lost all of our attacking force right here. And, yeah. So, this is kind of an embarrassing loss, I guess. But it can happen. So let's take a look at the results. I really have to congratulate the enemy team. They played this really well in my opinion. They saw that one flank was open and I pushed through that with quite a sizable force. The other side, they didn't get cocky. They saw they were outnumbered and they stayed back, and they knew all they had to do was delay us. They did so pretty well. And yeah, we lost. I'm not sure about the enemy destroyer who came through the middle. I usually wouldn't recommend that. In this case it worked out because I guess he had a lot of reinforcements from the left flank pretty soon, and my team, I mean, we spotted him, but we didn't really have anyone kind of intercepting him anyway. I guess my team was a little bit too passive when defending. A lot of people seem to realize that we were getting capped, and they stayed behind and defended somehow. But they did so not from inside our cap circle, but from way behind it, and in the end we didn't even see who was capping. So yeah, this happened. Basically what happened is the enemy team was better than we were, and so we lost. It's part of the game, and I think it was still somewhat educational, and hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I didn't really mind playing it that much. It had its fun moments, and I'll see you guys next time.